Good morning, all. I'm trying to bust this out real fast. Um, I've been offline for the longest time. This is another batshit crazy page. I love technology. Check it out. Air Arabella. Check her out, man. She's sleeping well. Say hello. I've changed locations. I've come across a lot of information about the Bible, what kind of shit it's in it, about ET intervention, um, all kinds of shit, man. I gotta get something off my chest. All right. Mother Earth, Father Earth, matters not. They're interchangeable right now. If you're a twin flame, if you're in tune with both the divine masculine and the sacred feminine, whichever, they're reversible too. Sacred masculine, divine feminine. You know, it's the alpha, the omega. It's the AC/DC of the universe. I'm gonna smoke. All right. King David. He loved her so much, the creation, that she gave him cover. All right, protections, provide all of his needs. Felt that on a basic level, me being born in the 20th century, kind of dependent on society, but I could see that. It was everything I would ever need. It was right there, everything, and I would just pick it up off the ground. In Mission, St. Ignatius, Montana, which means the whisper of God, whisper of Gaia. And there's another fragment of the mentality of the Bible. Man made God in his image. It's always been the divine feminine. It's always been the female goddess. The life bringer, the Life bringer. Her protector, the light bringer, Lite bringer. I guess that'd be Satan. I don't know. That'd be the protector of the life bringer, the divine feminine. That's what I know about that. All right. Gods in the Old Testament, at least 5. Prime creation, prime creator, Moloch, Jehovah, Yahweh, Enki, Enlil. They're all gods. Zeus, yeah, him. Uh, think back to Obama, one of Obama's inaugurations or his acceptance. He was in the temple of Zeus right there. It was right in your face. Now, when Gaia tells you that Zeus submits to you in Dream World, you got some shit going on. Thank you, Max Spears. Love you, brother. We got a soul connected somehow. I see him get fucking taken out, and I just said, "Up, run with it." The thing, the alpha and the omega, and the dollar bill, and the stuff with the spirit world. Everything goes on in the spirit world. That's where all this shit takes place. It's heaven, and there's been a war going on up there. And when Gaia tells you Zeus submit to you, I don't know what it means. But I walk softly and carry a big stick. In fact, this is a stick right here. New Testament. The Christ, the crystalline being, divine, feminine, masculine Christ. The Antichrist would be the opposite of the crucifixion, the Christ story. The Christ story is about murdering, killing, and mayhem. The Antichrist would be opposite of that. Of course, the establishment would demonize that deity. And that being the feminine Christ is within all of us. It's get in touch with your heart. It's realigning in both hemispheres of your brain and having them meet in the middle and become a man and a woman. A man with a woman's heart, caring heart, and they took that out of us too, by the way. Sin of iniquity. Paul, New Testament, Pauline doctrine. I believe he was attracted to men so much. I had dreams about him too, that he felt he had to lash out, much like in the Pulse nightclub thing, June 12th, June 11th last year, which, by the way, was my very first dream about Mouse. It was that night. My mom and my brother were both there, and they both passed over. And there's some shit going on right there you're not going to understand, but maybe you will if you do some searching. This is Cosmic Disneyland. This is where we come to play, goof off, act like a fool. And my little brother turns to me and says, God's pretty pissed off what's going on in Disneyland. And that is so much deeper than you guys know. It's about 14 different meanings, 14 different dimensional realities, 14 things I know about personally that's gone on in this world. Studio 33, where they swoop up children and do their fucking demonic magic. Orlando Orlando, Florida being the link to Disneyland, me being in Central Nevada, weathering the fucking storm. And I got nothing but a tarp, and me and baby girl are stuffed in the tarp in a sleeping bag. I got my very first dream about all this then. So Paul, he was shamed for being his natural state. And to think back to the Veda texts in India, where we had, we were both sexes at one time, hermaphrodites, and there's some shit there. I've always been attracted to transsexual beings. I was actually born a hermaphrodite, and I have the scars to prove it, and I questioned that my whole life. And the thing about that is I got a dream in St. Ignatius, the whisper of Gaia, from my mother, and she turned to me. We were driving a shopping cart, and we hit a pole. Well, she drove her car into a pole on a rainy night, a light pole. And I said, I'll get out and I'll drive. And then she turned to me and showed me a sign. It said, sorry, son, I had a sun in my eyes. I'm like, holy fuck. Because when I was born in Vegas, all the best hospitals were in Boston, and we moved right to Boston. My sister was born there in '68. And there's some more shit going on with that, too. Mouse sent me off. She was in that dream. I had a couple of previous dreams before that dream where I was in a baby carriage I had out in Boston. And all my relatives were there in like the 70s garb they were wearing, and there was a little angel of redemption next to them and my mother's on the female side. There were more, it was 4-3, but the females lost. They were going to go with female. My mom was stuck in the middle. But they made the right choice. I wouldn't make a very good looking woman. Who knows? I don't know. But something happened, all right? I got the physical scars. Looked it up on Google. Yep. One testicle was a sperm male and one was an ovary producing. Don't know if they're functional or not, but I have the scars. That's the natural state of a well-balanced being. Alpha and the Omega within right here, the divine feminine and the sacred masculine fused together, and they took that's the cleavage, that's the cleave, the rock, Moses, the Red Sea. It's all metaphors for something bigger that I have no idea what it means, and I won't even say if I do. All right, I just onto something, I'll get something later. It's a thread. There's some shit with, there's some more stuff going on with the threads and quantum string theory, and I know Ella kind of makes you go batshit crazy, but CERN, D-Wave times 4, Alice chip. I got that chip, microchip, when it came out in 2005, 6. It was 5. Flu shot, microchip. Most everybody got it in America. Unified field theory, electric universe field theory would say that everything's connected, and she's alive, and these people got so wise upon themselves they built a bridge to her very essence, and the people that hear her and the universal electrical field theory are tapped into her. I don't know if it ever went on before. I don't care. It's just technology now has come so far, and the stuff we got now is like 100 years behind what the black technology has. They're holding back from us too. Free energy, 0-point energy. It's amazing, but I'm on a thread. I'm on something now. I gotta keep going forward. And I'm trying to call somebody here, Mouse. I ain't talked to her in over a month, and she knows. I know she's observing things from afar in many different metaphysical, metaphorical ways, and I'm good with that. And that's something that I get from Dream World, all right. And people can deny it all they want, you know. I get visions, dreams, and that's what Jacob does, all right. This right here is a blunt. What if the philosopher's stone was a stone philosopher? They took that from us. Every sage is like this, you know. Baphomet's like this. Baphomet's not evil. Baphomet's a metaphor for the divine masculine and the sacred feminine being wrapped up in one. They worship her, him. Thank you, Max Spears. They're trying to bring that being back because somebody jacked it up like 400,000 years ago. None of the deepest revelation, it is as it is, and they kind of both like it that way. There's two gods, there's a divine. I've seen them both blurry face. Many renditions, many different ones in my dream world, and they're kind of like, yeah, the passion is fucking what's all it's about, the passion. I don't really know if there was passion because I think back in the day you just like, and you were pregnant, you know. Might have a little bit something to do with population control. I don't know what it means. I don't care. Anyway, I'm gonna address this out. That's what I got so far. I had to get it off my chest, like literally off my chest. It's good to be alive, man. It's a new age setting upon Earth. The mystic schools are coming back. Shamanism's coming back. I got some people going on the web here. I got them lined up on my Facebook page. Get yourself an avatar on Facebook. All this shit can be bogus, man. Just fucking, just Dan J. Schofield. All right? Jay's the hook. You said it yourself, my brother. Getting back to the Pulse nightclub dream. She would know it as the dental hygienist dream. My mom sent her, by the way. She don't know that. She might not believe it, but my mom told me. I asked her who she was. I'm your mother's dental hygienist, and it could be Mother Gaia. It could be my mother personally. It could be my great-great-great-grandmother. It could be, you know, star mothers. It could be anything. And she might not get that either, but my mother turned to me at the very end of that dream, right after she was in the middle. We were doing a roller coaster ride kind of down a hill. She wasn't having fun. I was. Sorry, baby. Raccoon. Golden raccoon. I'm going to love you just the way you are. Anyway, my brother goes on about Cosmic Disneyland. And my mother turns to me and shows me a clock, 2:10. And I checked the logs, the police logs, ended about 5:10. 5:15. I'll take Gaia's time. There's a meaning there. And 2:10, year 1, 2017. I got to download that night after I seen a bunch of ET craft take off down here at the Air Force Base. And they were not like jets. I watched jets every night, every week. I grew up here, and these suckers would fly up, level off, and they'd float, stop, and like float, over towards Red Rock, float up towards Sheep Mountain, float out towards Apex, and just like hover. But I'd watch them take off like jets, and it was like amazing. And people can't, it is what it is, all right? You either believe me or don't. I don't care. That's my testimony. That's my truth. I walk in my truth, as you can tell. Hermaphrodite, Hermes, Aphrodite, Osiris and Athena.